So here's your private tour of a real law office, the Maricopa County Legal Defender's Office. That's my office. Here's my personal office. It's very messy, but I think it shows that I'm busy and that I work a lot and I work hard. So let's take a tour.
Okay, so here's my office without me standing in front of it. And there's Cozy's office. And there's Rose's office. And you can see it's pretty much, that's the coffee room. You can see it's pretty much a standard government looking office. We all have our own little offices with doors, which is kind of nice. This is the 6th floor ballroom. That's where we have the office parties. Our office comprises 4 floors. We're on 6, 7, 8, and 9 of a 9-story building. And, you know, it's not too exciting, but a lot of hard work goes on in here. And again, that's where we have our parties.
And this is one of our premier investigators, Joe Otero. Joe and I have worked on lots of cases together, and he's a retired police officer, and he does a great job on my cases.
This is the 6th floor lunchroom. Every floor has its own little lunchroom, and that's our 6th floor lunchroom. It's not very big. There's crap on the door. It's not very big, but it's home. Let's take a ride up to the 7th floor and see what's on the 7th floor of our office. We have to take elevators or stairs, of course, between our floors. On the 7th floor, look, more offices. And that's Maricela, one of the secretaries. That's the office manager's office on the left. And there at the very end, that's the office manager's office. And there at the very end, that's the boss's office. And you'll see one of our attorneys coming out of the boss's office. Here is the 7th floor conference room. Every floor has conference rooms as well as its own lunchroom. That's the 7th floor conference room. Not too bad for a government office room. Did I say office room? I meant conference room. I'm not editing this. Okay, so as we walk down the hall out of the 7th floor conference room, we see little secretary stations. That one happens to be empty. But even the secretaries have nice little stations with walls. There's a copy room. Each floor has its own copy room. Copy and fax. And recycling paper bin. The county's big on recycling paper. As you might guess, we use up a lot of paper. Speaking of paper, there's a file room. We still file things the old-fashioned way. We have both a hard drive and a server where we keep files, and then also we still keep hard files of everything. More offices. That's our records clerk's office. That's our IT person's office. More lawyer offices. I don't know what's behind that door. A lawyer who has a really nice big office, not like mine. That's what we call a corner office. I will never have a corner office. And more offices. Again, this is the 7th floor. And I'm not going to show you every floor, but each floor of our office looks the same. We have about 150 employees. About 50 of them are lawyers. The rest are support staff, secretaries, paralegals, investigators, clerks. We have pictures of our staff all over the office. It's kind of good for morale. Here's the 7th floor lunchroom. As I said, each floor has its own lunchroom. The 7th floor lunchroom is the nicest and most popular. As you can see, someone takes good care of it, not me. And more offices on the 7th floor. So that kind of gives you an idea